Hello and welcome. It's April here for another message from the Divine. Anchored in to Mother Earth and Father Sky, Mother Father Earth, Mother Father Sky. Anchored into my hearts, making the bridge to connect the heaven and the earth and the earth and the heaven and the earth and the earth and the heaven. Understanding these are places and spaces that we hold within inside our own physical vessel. We just need to vibrationally accept the light and the truth of who we really are. There's been 12 years of work to be able to figure this out for myself. And I know it took me a lot longer than most because I am a Taurus. My readings are not based on the astrology of it. It is based on the consciousness level instead. We have plenty of astrology readers. We have plenty of love readers. We have plenty of people who look outside of ourselves. But I'm here to look within. Eat, anana, at. Thank you. I need to write that down. Oh. Okay, sorry. What? Oh my God. Sometimes I laugh about how I cannot spell. So my son is doing his grade 3 spelling, and he's experiencing dyslexia. Well, he is learning. He's behind in his learning on his letters, and that's okay. But he doesn't understand what way they go. So we came up with a little thing. We get the BED, so BED, that's the B and the D, so he can see them on his hands. And then the B turns into the Q, and the D turns into the P, so he can see them again, so he can write them, so he can see which way the sticks go, because he gets those 4 letters mixed up. But I'm starting to have dyslexia when I'm writing, and I wrote an N as a U, and right now I wrote withing. It's a look withing ing, because he's on his INGs this morning. The entanglement is real, folks. Okay. So I wasn't ready, but that's how it works here. On the bottom of the deck, I have the High Priestess, number 2. Underneath there is the 2, the Path. And underneath there is the Devil. The inner knowing of the path to move away from or entertain. What is temptation or fiery? What, the only thing I don't like in this depiction of the devil is the pentagram is backwards, which I know it's not necessarily a satanic symbol. It's just holding your real world. The devil is a hold up on your real world manifestations. And I'm not saying that we're not manifesting all the time. We are manifesting all the time, but you have blessings and you have teachings. So with this pentagram upside down, you're receiving more teachings than more blessings. You're not understanding that how to invert that information so you get everything that you've worked for. Daughter of Pentacles, you're still being a student of Earth, the beginner phase in this reality. You're trying to take action to be, it looks like this on the table, to be able to discern what goes into your cup. What you're trying not to let in is the person that brings you to your lowest, instead of raising you up. Yeah, the Lovers. I knew it was going to be in there. So we have the Chariot, the Death card, and the Lovers with the Ten of Pentacles. Everything that you could ever even imagine in the Pentacle state. But right here, we don't even have one. It's being held up. It's upside down. The Pentacle is upside down. The card is not upside down. The Pentacle is upside down. Okay, so I'm going to put the Tower is underneath there with the light. Oh, there's so many major arcanas. Okay, let me see if I can. Is this the right amount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 10. It's too many. I'm not going to do it that way. Now, I say now. I can look and not use. So this is a white tiger. This is a rarity. Your intuition is a rarity. Your availability to stay calm, to understand the night cycles, the phases of the moon per se. That one is, I moved it. That one is the waning moon. Understanding how to use the moon cycles and still remaining solid in your inner knowing. She has her head turned away from the whole thing because she doesn't even need to look. But her markings on her face give her a spot over here that actually looks like an eye looking straight out. Oh, shoot, now I'm seeing a monkey. Now I'm seeing it as the monkey's ear. She's not she's not monkeying around. Yeah. Oh, 10 of Pentacles is trying to flip out. Are we taking the 10 of Pentacles? Oh, yes. Because I have the High Priestess. And the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. We're going to keep it like this. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So our masculine energy and our feminine energy are both in inner knowing. This is another moon phase, but this one's hard to say what it is. It's also waxing or waning, but there is a time when the moon looks like this, like a dish, because it doesn't always represent in the sky like this. If you watch the phases of the moon, there are times where it looks really bowl-like. Okay, so our independence is coming after some emotional introspection. The Three of Cups, standing in the emotion. The Four of Cups, dwelling over what was disappointing. Then we have the Temperance and the Strength. So here we are on top of the cat, on top of the beast, on top of, that one's a lion and a tiger, but it's the same, different name. Same, different name. We realized we were holding on to mental distortion, and we're looking for a way to get to a masculine and a feminine of emotions within inside ourselves. We had to journey to ourselves to know how to plant the seeds so we could awaken to our light. Wow. Seven of Pentacles. So this is all tangible, real world shit going on right now. Like real world. So High Priestess, we've learned how to be emotionally strong, emotionally open, emotionally prepared. We have delved into our emotional state so that we could begin again even when everything is crumbling. We have a lifeline to understanding that it's just a mirror and a reflection so that people can heal their confusion and close the cycle. We are the mirror for other people to heal. What we see in other people is the mirror for ourselves to heal. And I want to reiterate. Every single person is absolutely fine how they are. Absolutely. Absolutely wonderful. You are love. You are light. You have programs of misunderstanding in the way of who you truly are. You have misguided information about what creates a family, about how you're to work. Oh, I didn't even say we have the Hierophant out here. You hold the key as the songbird in your own life. I have the lightning bolt. It says Zeus. I have the swan. Who is the swan? Is it really a swan? Yeah. Okay. The swan, Apollo. The sun came out, is also Apollo. The rose. Aphrodite. The cloak. That was Hades. Ooh, wrong color pen. The cloak is Hades. The High Priestess is wearing the cloak because she is attached and available to see through the curtain into the underworld. She has the runic symbols behind her, which means she is available to intuit the light. The light is coming in at her third eye, and the light is coming in at the palm. She understands the truth of who she really is. And her ring is a shield. And who is that? Excuse me. Yeah. The shield. Can I see who that is, please? Can we bring that to my attention? The shield. I know I wrote it one time. Oh, Aries. With fiery discernment, she knows. Aries, god of war. She understands that being in her light brings to her a frequency that causes havoc. Confrontation causes bloodshed, even if she intends to only be residing in the light. There are forces that want to destroy her. Sorry about the excitement. That's a whole new section of... What about a key? Did anybody have a key? I don't think there was a key. I don't think there is a key. Oh, a lion is Zeus. Is there somebody else for a lion? Yes. There may very well be. I'm going to write these better. This is just yesterday's homework. No, the goat isn't there. The goat was there. Who is that? Hermes. And then the horse was there too. The vulture? Oh, shit. The tiger is Dionysus. Being able to charm the beast. This is all new. I have to put the short forms on my desk so it's... Or on the cards. Because my brain doesn't remember this stuff anymore. Like I said, that was yesterday's homework to find out these Olympians. I am guided there at this time. What about the branch? What about the olive branch? That is definitely someone. And I'm not necessarily saying this is the olive branch, but it's the number one, right? Like... That was one. She's only got two. Oh, my nose. Can we have it, really? Oh, Athena. So even though we're just doing these things in the real world now, like 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and for me, this spider is our entanglement, how we get our energies all mixed up. When I said energies there, I sounded like a robot. This could quite possibly be recoding those energies into the centrical circles. Like these codes are set circles also, but they have threads out to specific places. And this one, there's no threads. There's no attachment here. You're free. The universe has given you this freedom because you have detangled the cordings. And then you get to have your soul tribe. Those who will grow with you. The rose. Aphrodite. The love. The authority to procreate. The light. When you are doughy, the baby deer, you are protected in a frequency that you don't even understand. Your frequency, this is like your auric shield, is rainbow in essence. This is a legend of the Rainbow Warrior. Which are goosebumps. Which are we will be moving into this very shortly. It will not be a legend anymore. It's going to be actual tangible reality. Daughter of Pentacles. I always say this was a past version of myself when I wasn't in the knowing of how the world worked. But I decided to take action, and I decided to say what was allowed to go in my cup and what was not allowed to go in my cup. I wanted to work towards the highest expression of my being, the Hierophant. For me, the Hierophant is a spiritual guru. Like, it's the hierarchy. It's clearing away the slate of what the hierarchy has instilled in you for me. It's when I, as a Taurus, am in my Hierophant energy, it means I stand alone. It means I don't need anybody to follow how I go and do stuff. I want to empower people to follow themselves. That's what I mean by a spiritual guru. I don't want everybody to sing the same song as me. I want them to sing their heart song. I want them to have the key to their own soul, the key to their own cave, the key that brings them the structure of the soul tribe that makes them feel like they are a breath of fresh air, a bouquet of flowers. Like what is that feeling when somebody gives you flowers? I wouldn't really know. I only got flowers once, and those flowers were tainted with a spell. Of loving. So when I smelt the flowers, because you're going to smell them, I unknowingly huffed in this spell. I release anyways. A spell of flowers is still energetically programming my frequency at this given time in this given moment. And this is how I have to do it. One by one. Pick off the memories of who is trying to block my tangible, real life, real world blessings. Because I've been pulling so much of what is other people's junk uphill. My load has been so heavy based on what somebody else is trying to weigh me down with. I know it. I understand it. I can sense it, even if I cannot feel it. It's an energetic battle. God of War. Aries. With verse Apollo. The sun. Verse everyone. Aries was not liked by any of the other Olympians. He was actually, they murdered him. And then somebody took his place that was just as bad. Maybe just as bad? Yeah. I guess when you're the god of war, you're not the greatest candidate for niceness. So, okay. I think I'm going to leave it here. It's 27 minutes already. I hope this message finds you well. You are working in the real world to uncover your priestess status. Priestess Hierophant, that's the coupling. That's the spiritual couple. That's the divine counterpart. But he's looking at her saying, I'm the one, I got the key. And she's looking away like, I don't need your key. I know who I am. I'm taking action to not allow in what is not for me until you do the work of a spiritual nature. I guess I'm not done. Because this is the thing with the cards. You can read it so many different ways. And then this work, you can't see it. It's very hard to see. But if you zoom in, you can. This band is the rainbow frequency. Protecting all the work. It's in a square instead of a circle, but it's still bordering that spider web. The web. Like, I can't even explain how intertangled we are. Especially today with everybody having being loose. Let's say, on a good day, that you only have 5 partners in your life. But those 5 partners have 5 partners. Who've had 5 partners. Who've had 5 partners. We're at 20 people already. You're entangled with 20 people's energy. You have to strip all that stuff away to be able to know who you truly are. Releasing and purifying your soul from any way you've entangled with these other people. Especially in the intimate way. When you're friends, it's not as bad. I guess it would depend on what stage of friendship you're at. Because if you're soulmate friendship together all the time, every single day, then your entanglement could even be more than your physical partner that you have intimate relationships with and you exchange DNA with. I have a lot of sense coming up right now. Can I know who you are? Can I know who you are? The Hierophant and the Chariot. It's time to act. Oh, it's Odin. Stop sitting on it. Stop deciding. Create your own happiness. You change your mind to create your own happiness. It's time to move into your spiritual position. It's time to find that counterpart. Hierophant. Queen, high priestess. The masculine and the feminine are actually matched in energy. There's 2 for 2. We're actually ready for the counterpart. Somebody is not wanting to open their heart to it. Usually all my readings are only about yourself, unless it shows up and the counterpart is showing up here. So the go ahead and speak. The Magician and the Temperance are partners. Obviously, the Kings and the Queens are partners. We had the King of Cups show on the bottom here. Somewhere. Way under here. That's the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So this is an emotional journey. We have the Queen of Cups showing up again on this side. And the teaching, the King of Swords. But I didn't see the Queen of Swords. The feminine aspect still needs... The Odin is right there. The female aspect still needs to learn something. The one who is residing in their high priestess state needs to learn something. The Hierophant's ready. The masculine aspect's ready. We all have feminine and masculine energy in us. And then I get the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. You have to bring all of your energies together to work together. So I need to take my emotional realm and bring that in, and take my physical realm and bring that in, and take my mental realm and bring that in, and take my spiritual realm and bring that in, and amalgamate them all into the highest partnership I can embody inside my own self before I can find it outside of myself. So this is a masculine energy and a feminine energy and a masculine energy. Oh, excuse me. What the heck? So right now we are being asked to take a different opinion on what brings us happiness. 10 of Pentacles right here. I have the Temperance under here, and I have the Temperance under here. Feminine alchemy. Woo! Take a time out before you take action. Take a time in isolation. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. Or else you'll just be waiting for an imbalanced energy to come in. An imbalanced energy in love that's going to present itself as your wish fulfillment. It is up to you to discern, is this right for me or is this not right for me? And the way you do that is to how you feel. How do you feel when you get involved with this person? Okay, first of all, can you trust them? Are their actions matching their words? You can't get in a relationship and start being intimate right away and expect that relationship to flourish. That relationship is going to dwindle. You have to do the courting phase. You have to do... you have to do the dating. You have to do the non-touching stage. You have to do the do I really like you stage. Can I get on board with assisting you with being the best version of yourself? Can I still remain independent while being in a partnership of this magnitude? Does this person that I'm going into a relationship make me lose the essence of who I truly am? Does it feel like work? Okay, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. We need guidelines. We need we need regulations on the... We are not getting to this kind of partnership immediately. This is something that needs to be cultivated. This is something that needs to be 7 of Pentacles. We had that earlier. It needs to go into progression. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You have to build it up. I love it. Okay. Yeah. We have the Chariot under here too. Chariot. The Chariot is trying to bring you past the toxic relationships. Make sure when you're traveling down the path that you're understanding this is always going to present itself. The past version of what you expect. So, how do I word that? Can I have some information on how I word that? The devil is always trying to tempt you out of this position. Because if everybody's in our best partnership, he doesn't have any access to be available to express his frequency on planet Earth. How I see the devil energy is we have all opened ourselves up to allow the devil energy to reside here on planet Earth. Here. This frequency here on planet Earth, even though it's 3-dimensional and he would be considered 2-dimensional. He's omnipresent. This means it's none of my business. He doesn't want me to tell you. It's none of my business what it means. Okay, Spirit's got jokes. We allow him to reside in our body. We allow him to reside in our thoughts. We allow him to... Okay. If something is coming into you and it is not of love, that is him. That is the devil. That is the devil trying to throw you off course. The path. the path forward. The Two of Wands, the decision. Do you decide to... This is varying stages of consciousness. Darkness, equal, and in the light. So when you're in the light, you have to understand your own traumas and woundings. You have to understand your own root chakra, the core of your being. When you're in the darkness, you're in your headspace. You are... ground, please. Can I ground? You are in the dark and you are not attached to your whole frequency. Okay. I'm going to leave it here before this devil energy gets too strong. You have to see me wild out. My name is April. Thank you for joining me. These energies are nothing to fear. And that is also the devil. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing me to share your time. Bye.